Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students. I hope you will be fine by the grace of Allah Almighty. May Allah keep all of us in His protection. I welcome you all in the maths class. Today we will continue our chapter number 2, which is about rational numbers, and we will solve exercise 2b. What is a rational number? You already know about it because you have learnt about it in your previous lecture of exercise 2a. But let's recall it again. Rational number is a number which is expressed in the form of a by b, where a and b are integers and b is not equal to 0. For example, 3 by 5 minus 5 by 8. You can write any example of rational number. You can also define the rational number as the rational number can be expressed in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers and q is not equal to 0. Here q is not equal to 0. It means that a denominator of any rational number must not be equal to 0, because 0 does not divide any number, or division of any number by 0 is always undefined. So in a rational number, denominator of the rational number will never be equal to 0. In our today's lecture, we are going to learn about standard form of rational number, equivalent rational numbers, comparison of rational numbers, and reciprocal of a rational number. Let's start with the standard form of a rational number. What is standard form of a rational number? A rational number a by b is said to be in standard form if the numerator and denominator have no common factor or no common divisor other than 1. In simple words, it means that in standard form, the rational number must be in lowest form, because when the rational number is in lowest form, there is no common divisor of both numerator and denominator other than 1. Secondly, and its denominator is a positive integer. It means that denominator of the rational number in standard form must be positive. So there are two conditions for a rational number to be in standard form, which are rational number must be in lowest form and its denominator must be positive. Let's see the examples of standard form. In this example, we will express 6 by minus 8 in standard form. You can see that the common divisor of both 6 and minus 8 is 2. So we will divide 6 and minus 8 by 2. 6 divided by 2 will be equal to 3. Minus 8 divided by 2 will be equal to minus 4. So 3 by minus 4 is the lowest form of 6 by minus 8. But here the negative sign is with the denominator. It means that denominator is still negative. We will make the denominator positive now. To make the denominator positive, we always multiply both numerator and denominator by minus 1. So we will multiply both numerator and denominator by minus 1 to make the denominator positive. 3 multiplied by minus 1 will be equal to minus 3. Minus 4 multiplied by minus 1 will be equal to 4. Here minus minus will be plus. So the denominator will be positive. So minus 3 by 4 is the standard form of 6 by minus 8. You can see that there is no common divisor of minus 3 and 4 now. So minus 3 by 4 is in lowest form and the denominator is positive. We can also do this step minus 3 by 4 after this step. we can make the denominator positive by taking minus sign to the numerator. Let's see the next example of standard form. In this example, we have to express 16 by minus 56 in standard form. You can see that there is negative sign in the denominator. So to make the denominator positive, we will multiply both numerator and denominator by minus 1. 16 multiplied by minus 1 will be minus 16. Minus 56 multiplied by minus 1 will be positive 56. Here minus minus will be plus. So the denominator will be positive. We can skip this step and we can do this step. After this step, we can directly take minus sign to the numerator also. Now we will see whether this fraction is in lowest form or not. This fraction is not in lowest form. So to convert it in lowest form, we will divide both numerator and denominator by the common divisor of both minus 16 and 56. The common divisor of 16 and 56 is 8. So we will divide this rational number by 8. Minus 16 divided by 8 will be equal to minus 2. 56 divided by 8 will be equal to 7. So minus 2 by 7 is the standard form of 16 by minus 56. Now we will do the question 2 of exercise 2b. In this question, we have to express all these rational numbers in standard form. Let's see the part 2 and part 4. This is the part 2, 4 by minus 9. You can see that the denominator is negative. To make the denominator positive, we will multiply both numerator and denominator by minus 1. 4 multiplied by minus 1 will be equal to minus 4. Minus 9 multiplied by minus 1 will be equal to plus 9. Here minus minus will be plus. You can see that minus 4 by 9 is in lowest form. So minus 4 by 9 is that rational number which is in standard form. Now see the part 4. Part 4 is minus 21 by minus 28. Here the common divisor of both 21 and 28 is 7. So to reduce it to lowest form, we will divide both numerator and denominator by 7. 21 divided by 7 will be equal to 3. 28 divided by 7 will be equal to 4. Here minus minus will be cut and the denominator will be positive. So 3 by 4 is the standard form of minus 21 by minus 28. To solve question number 3, first we will discuss about equivalent rational numbers. What are equivalent rational numbers? If we multiply or divide both numerator and denominator of a rational number by the same number, then we get equivalent rational number. Here you can see if p by q is a rational number and if we divide both numerator and denominator of this rational number by m, or we multiply both numerator and denominator by m, then we get equivalent rational numbers. Let's see the examples. Here 2 by 3 is a rational number. You can see that here we are multiplying both numerator and denominator by 5. After multiplying both numerator and denominator by 5, we get 10 by 15. So 10 by 15 is an equivalent rational number of 2 by 3. In case of division, if we divide both numerator and denominator of a rational number by the same number, then we get an equivalent rational number. Let's see the examples. Here the rational number is 35 by 45. The common divisor of both 35 and 45 is 5. So after dividing by 5 both numerators and denominators, then we get 7 by 9. So 7 by 9 is an equivalent rational number of 35 by 45. See the next example. Here 8 by 10 is a rational number. After dividing by 2 both numerator and denominator, we get 4 by 5. So 4 by 5 is an equivalent rational number of 8 by 10. Now we will solve the question number 3. See the part 1 of question number 3. In part 1, we are given 3 equivalent rational numbers. Here, the denominators of 2 rational numbers is missing. We have to find these denominators. First of all, we will write this rational number equal to the given rational number. 4 by 5 is equal to minus 12 by blank. Here we will see how we get minus 12 from 4. We get minus 12 from 4 by multiplying it with minus 3. So 4 multiplied by minus 3 will be equal to minus 12. So we will multiply the denominator by the same number. 5 multiplied by minus 3 equal to minus 15. So minus 15 is the required missing denominator. Now we will write this rational number equivalent to this rational number. 4 by 5 is equal to 20 by blank. Now see how we get 20 from 4. If we multiply 4 by 5, we get 20. So we will multiply the denominator 5 with the same number 5 and we get 25. So the required missing denominator is 25. In the end, the final answer is 4 by 5 is equal to minus 12 by minus 15 is equal to 20 by 25. Here minus 15 and 25 are the required missing denominators. Now we will solve part 3 of question number 3. Here 3 equivalent rational numbers are given. In this rational number, denominator is missing and in this rational number, numerator is missing. First, we find the denominator of this rational number. We will write this rational number equal to this rational number. Minus 3 by blank is equal to 6 by minus 16. Now, we will see how we get minus 3 from 6. If we divide 6 by minus 2, then we get minus 3. So, we will divide the denominator minus 16 by the same number minus 2 to get the required denominator. Here minus minus will be plus, 2 8 the 16. So, required missing denominator is 8. Now we find the numerator of this rational number. To find it, we will write this rational number equal to this rational number minus 3 by 8. Now we will see how 24 comes from 8. If we multiply 8 by 3, then we get 24. So we will multiply minus 3 with 3 to get the required numerator. Minus 3 multiplied by 3 will be minus 9. So minus 9 is the required missing numerator. Hence, in the final answer, equivalent rational numbers are minus 3 by 8 is equal to 6 by minus 16 is equal to minus 9 by 24. And the required missing numbers are 8 and minus 9. Now we will find reciprocal and multiplicative inverse of a rational number. What is reciprocal of a rational number? Let's see the definition. Reciprocal of a number is that number which when multiplied by the number gives 1. It means if we multiply the given rational number by its reciprocal, we always get 1. See the example here. Here 5 by 2 is a rational number. Now we will see what is the number by which we multiply 5 by 2 to get 1. We will multiply 5 by 2 by 2 by 5 to get 1 because 5 will be cancelled by 5 and 2 will be cancelled by 2 and the product will be equal to 1. In simple words, you can say that if we have to find the reciprocal of a rational number, we will interchange numerator and denominator. You can see that here 5 by 2 is a rational number. We will change denominator to the numerator and numerator to the denominator. Similarly, we can find reciprocal of any rational number by interchanging the numerators and denominator. Reciprocal of a number is also known as multiplicative inverse. And what is multiplicative inverse? If we multiply two numbers and the product is 1, as you can see here, then both numbers are called multiplicative inverse of each other, just like they are reciprocals of each other. Actually, reciprocal is also known as multiplicative inverse of the rational number. Here three rational numbers are given: -1 by 2, 3 by 5 and 0. We will find the reciprocals of these rational numbers. The reciprocal of -1 by 2 is -2 by 1 or simply -2. And when we will multiply -1 by 2 by its reciprocal, we will get 1. Here 2 will be cancelled by 2 and minus will be plus. Similarly, the reciprocal of 3 by 5 is 5 by 3. 3 will be cancelled by 3 and 5 will be cancelled by 5 and the product will be equal to 1. So these are the reciprocals of each other and also the multiplicative inverse of each other. Now the next is 0. Let's see the case of 0. Here if we find the reciprocal of 0, the reciprocal of 0 will be 1 by 0, but it is not possible because 1 by 0 is undefined. I have already told you that 0 does not come in denominator. It means that denominator of a rational number can never be 0. So 1 by 0 is not possible, hence 0 has no reciprocal or multiplicative inverse. We can also define multiplicative inverse or reciprocal as two rational numbers are multiplicative inverses or reciprocals of each other if their product is 1. And the result which we get from here is that 0 has no reciprocal. All the rational numbers have reciprocals or multiplicative inverses except 0. Now we will solve question number 8, in which we have to find the reciprocals of all these rational numbers. Let's see the part 3 and part 6. First see the part 3. Here the rational number is -2 by 9. Its reciprocal will be -9 by 2. We will interchange numerator and denominator as I have told you earlier. Now see the part 6. In this part, first of all we will solve this question. 2 for the 8 -3 multiplied by -5 will be equal to 15. The answer of this question is 8 by 15. Now we find the reciprocal. The reciprocal of 8 by 15 will be equal to 15 by 8. So in this lecture we have discussed standard form of a rational number, equivalent rational numbers and reciprocal of a rational number. You will solve the questions 2, 3 and 8 which are related to these topics. Here question 2 is related to standard form. Question 3 is related to equivalent rational numbers and question number 8 is related to reciprocal of rational number. To solve the remaining questions of this exercise 2b, watch the next part of this lecture very carefully.